Hi friends, my name is Achyut and I am from Isaac. So today in this class, we'll try to solve another Java problem, right? So in the previous class, we had discussed the problem half ascending and half descending problem in Java, right? So in this class, we'll discuss another Java problem. So let's not waste the time. Let's get into the class. So as you see, I have written the problem statement, right? So now I will just read the problem statement. And the problem statement is find peak element in the Java. Find peak element in the Java. So what is peak element? What is peak element? For example, I am taking n value as 6, right? I am taking n value as 6 and I have taken 6 values here, right? In the array, I have taken 6 values, which is 5, 4, sorry, 4, 5, 3, 8, 6 and 1, right? So we have taken 6 values. So how can you find the peak element? So whenever you find the left element which is less than the current element, right? And the right element also should be less than the current element, right? For example, consider 5 here. Consider 5 here. The left element is less than the current element, right? So 5 is greater than the 4, right? Which is the left element. And the right element also smaller than the current element, which is 5, right? So then this number is considered as the peak element, right? For example, consider 3. The left element is bigger than the current element, which is 3, right? Then this number is not a peak element, right? I hope you understand. For example, consider 8. The left element is 3, which is less than the 8. And the right element is 6, which is less than the current element 8, right? So the 5 and 8 is considered as the peak element, right? So the output is 5 and 8, right? The output is 5 and 8. I hope you understand what is peak element, right? So the current element should be greater than the left element and the right element, right? Then that number is considered as the peak element. I hope you understand. So I hope you understand the problem statement. Let's write the code. So first of all, you have to write import java.util.star, right? So after that, you have to write public static void main string args, right? So after that, you have to open scanner sc is equal to new scanner system.in, right? So here you have to take n value, right? Which is int n is equal to sc dot next int. So I have taken this n value, right? So after that, we have to take the array arr is equal to new in of size n, right? So after that, I have to take a loop for loop which starts from 0 and which is less than n and I plus plus, right? So after that, I have to take arr of I is equal to sc dot next int, right? So I have taken a for loop, right? I have taken the for loop. So now I have to find the peak element, right? I have to find the peak element. So for that, you have to open another for loop which starts from 1, right? So why 1? Because you have to compare this element, right? You have to compare this left element. So that's why I'm leaving this 0th index. So we are having 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? We are having this indexes, right? Fourth element index is 0, right? And fifth element index is 1. So likewise, we are having all the indexes, right? So why I am starting with 1? Because I have to compare with this left element, right? For example, if I choose 4, is there any left element? No, right? So that's why I am choosing 5, so that I can compare with this left element, right? I hope you understand why I'm starting with 1, right? So and I have to travel up till n minus 1. So what is n minus 1? This 5 is the n minus 1 value, right? So what is n value? 6, right? So 6 minus 1, 5. So 5 is the index, right? The last element is 1. So I'm taking less than n minus 1, which means I have to compare 4 with 5, right? So less than means I'm not considering n minus 1 value. Less than means I'm not considering n minus 1 value, right? So this value will be compared with this value. So that's why I'm traversing until n minus 1, right? I hope you understand. So after that I will do I plus plus, then I will open the for loop, right? So here I have to write the if condition, right? If AR of I sorry, I minus 1. First of all, what is I minus 1? Which is 0, right? See, first we are taking I is equal to 1, right? So 1 minus 1, which is 0. So this element should be less than the current element, right? This element should be less than the current element, right? And we have to take AND condition here, and AR of I should be greater than AR of I plus 1, right? I hope you understand. So I minus 1 is 0. So 0th value is less than the 1th value, right? So which is the current element. And the current element should be greater than the next element, which is I plus 1. So then only that number is considered as the peak element, right? So I'm using this AND condition. So this condition has to be satisfied and this condition has to be satisfied. So then only we'll get the peak element, right? I hope you understand, right? See, so we are considering, for example, if we are considering 4, for example, we are considering 4. So I am writing AR of I should be greater than AR of I plus 1, right? So which is C. AR of I is 4 and AR of I plus 1 is 5. Is it greater than? No, right? So then this number is not as peak element, right? So that's why I'm traversing until n minus 1, so that I can compare with this last element. So that's why I'm writing I plus 1 now. So because of I'm traversing n minus 1, so that I can compare I plus 1, or otherwise I could not able to compare it. So that's why I'm traversing until n minus 1 only. I hope you understand why I'm starting from 1 to n minus 1. So if, in this condition, if you have any doubts, just please comment in the chat. I will definitely help you out, right? So here I have to open the flower brackets, and here I have to print the current element, right? Which satisfies this condition, right? The program is completed now, right? Then we will get the peak element. So I'll just print the peak element, right? So let's run this program, right? So we have to comment this indexes and click on F5 again. Now it will be executed, right? First of all, you have to give 6, right? So after that, you have to give the elements, right? So which is 4, 5, 3, 8, 6, and 1, right? So we are having 4, 5, 3, 8, 6, and 1. And what is our output? 5 and 8, right? And click on enter. See, we got 5 and 8. So these are the elements which are peak elements in the array, right? I hope you understand. how to find the peak element in the array, right? And if you have any doubts in this class, just please comment in the chat. I will definitely help you out. And if you think this video is helpful for you, then please like the video and please share this video to your friends and family members so that they can be benefited from this video. And please do subscribe to my channel and please click the bell icon. Then only you'll get the notification whenever I upload videos in the YouTube, or otherwise you'll not get the notification. Thank you, friends. Jai Hind.